Good morning, and welcome to Charles Travels. I'm your host, Charles, and I'm delighted to share with you a story that embodies the spirit of international cooperation and innovation. As we explore the world, one tale at a time, we find ourselves in the vibrant nations of Belarus and Cuba, where a remarkable partnership is unfolding. Imagine the sun-kissed streets of Havana, the sound of salsa music filling the air, and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee wafting from the local cafes. It's here, in this enchanting city, that Belarus has announced plans to establish a joint production of medicines with Cuba. This exciting venture will not only cater to the Caribbean nation's domestic market, but also export these essential products to neighboring countries. As we delve deeper into this story, we discover that the partnership is built on a foundation of mutual respect and a shared vision for economic growth. The Belarusian side intends to transfer cutting-edge technologies and raw materials to Cuba, enabling the production of high-quality dairy products. This strategic move will strengthen the bonds between the two nations, fostering a spirit of collaboration and cooperation. As we travel through the world, we often find that it's the unsung heroes, the men and women working behind the scenes, who make a profound impact on their communities. In this case, the dedicated individuals from Belarus and Cuba are working tirelessly to bring about positive change, improving the lives of countless people in the region. As we explore the intricacies of international relations, we're reminded that even the most seemingly disparate nations can come together, united by a common goal. The story of Belarus and Cuba serves as a testament to the power of diplomacy and the human spirit's capacity for connection and cooperation. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, folks. I hope you're enjoying the journey so far. We've got a fascinating story lined up for you in this segment, all about the rich history and cultural significance of barbecue. Yes, you heard that right, barbecue. It's a topic that might seem straightforward, but trust me, there's more to it than meets the eye. As we dive into the world of barbecue, let's start with its origins. The word barbecue itself has a fascinating history, dating back to the 15th century when European colonizers arrived in the Caribbean. They encountered the indigenous Taíno people, who had a unique method of cooking meat over a wooden platform called a barbacoa. This style of cooking was not only delicious, but also an important part of Taíno culture and tradition. The Taíno people were a complex society with their own social hierarchies, leaders, and kinship systems. They enjoyed a diverse array of foods, including mammals like hutias, fish, birds, iguanas, and even snakes. Their version of barbecue was likely quite tasty, with meat skinned and tied together over an open flame. But the story of barbecue doesn't stop there. As European colonizers spread throughout the Americas, they took the concept of barbecuing with them, adapting it to their own culinary traditions. In the southern United States, for example, barbecue became a staple of summer gatherings and holidays like the 4th of July. Today, we have countless variations of barbecue, each with its own unique flavor profiles and cooking styles. From the mustard-based sauces of South Carolina to the sweet tomato-based sauces of Memphis, every region has put its own spin on this beloved cuisine. So why does barbecue matter? Well, for one, it's a reflection of our cultural diversity and the ways in which different communities have come together to share food and stories. It's also a reminder of the complex history that underlies many of our modern traditions. As Chef Alexandra Strong, who is of Taíno descent, puts it, when you know the history behind what you're getting ready to eat or serve, it just makes it more interesting to your guests. There's something special about sharing a meal with others, knowing the stories and struggles that have gone into creating it. And that's the story of barbecue in a nutshell. A delicious, complex, and culturally rich cuisine that brings people together like few other things can. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels, dear friends. As we conclude our journey today, I'd like to take you to a fascinating destination that may not be on your typical travel radar. We're going to explore the intriguing world of billionaires and their demographics. Now, you might wonder what this has to do with travel, but bear with me as we delve into the story of how age is affecting the billionaire class in various countries. As I was reading through some interesting data, I came across a report that caught my eye. It appears that in certain nations, the average billionaire is not a young, tech-savvy entrepreneur, but rather an individual who has been around for quite some time. In fact, in countries like Argentina, Chile, and Japan, the average billionaire is well past traditional retirement age. Yes, you heard that right. The average billionaire in these countries is in their 70s, 80s, or even 90s. Now, this got me thinking about the implications of having an older billionaire class. On one hand, it's a testament to the wisdom and experience that comes with age. These individuals have likely spent decades building their empires, navigating economic ups and downs, and developing a deep understanding of their industries. On the other hand, it raises questions about the potential lack of fresh perspectives and innovative ideas that younger billionaires might bring to the table. As I pondered this further, I began to think about the connections between age, wealth, and travel. You see, when we travel, we often encounter people from different walks of life, with unique stories and experiences. And as we explore new destinations, we're reminded that age is just a number. It's the passion, curiosity, and sense of adventure that truly define us. So, let's take a look at some of the countries with the oldest billionaire class. In Japan, for instance, the average billionaire is an impressive 85.5 years old. This is a nation known for its respect for tradition and elders, where age is often seen as a badge of honor. Meanwhile, in Argentina, the average billionaire is 83.7 years old, while in Chile, it's 82.2 years old. As we reflect on these numbers, I'm reminded of the importance of respecting and learning from our elders. Whether we're traveling through rural America or exploring the vibrant cities of Asia, we can always find wisdom in the stories of those who have come before us. And so, dear friends, as we conclude today's journey, I encourage you to appreciate the beauty of age and experience. Whether you're a young entrepreneur or a seasoned traveler, remember that there's always something new to discover, and that the wisdom of others can be a powerful catalyst for growth and inspiration. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.